up, everybody? It's Sunday morning, May something. It's 4:27 a.m. I don't know if now's the best time for me to be making this. A lot of stuff's been happening, and I haven't posted about it. And over the past 3 days, my world crashed, pretty much. I don't want to go into it on here. I'm just going to tell you the stuff that I've gotten. A little bit. I haven't really heard from our father. I think I'm hearing from him right now about the most important part of my life. But I'm not sure yet. I don't even know where to start. I'll start with my son, which ties directly into what's happening to me right now. This past week, at 3 o'clock in the morning, I was laying in bed, and I heard my son next to me. Why? Loud, like he was standing. We have the monitor on the right side of the room. I heard it on the left side, up. And it sounded like my son, but it was off. His voice. And I thought, something's just messing with me. And I didn't acknowledge it because I was afraid if it was a demon, I'm not answering it. And now, oh yeah, alright, I can't forget this, sorry. Now a couple minutes later, I hear these 3 tones come from the other side of the room, and there was something like out of the War Games with Ferris Bueller, Matthew Broderick, the old War Games movie, like an old computer sound, 3 tones. And that shook me. I got up and ran and checked out my son. He was fine. So the next day I asked him, because Servant of God had made a video about the one night she was laying in bed and she was woken up and she was running around her own bed. That when we come here, our Father knows us. He says, I knew you before you were born. We make a choice. And when we come here, it's our decision. But the knowledge that we had when we were home is wiped. Basically, that's what I understand from her. We get amnesia. She calls it our soul man. Or, our soul person. Our soul man. That's a movie. Anyway. I lost my train of thought. Which she went into deja vu. Now I've had deja vu. I've said this before. I've had it my whole life. But it was different. It's not normal deja vu. Like I have normal deja vu. But I have this other stuff that's not even deja vu. But I just call it deja vu because I have no other way to describe it. And that is because our soul man, our inner soul, when it's get that thing that I've done this before, it's because officially you have. Before you came, your soul knew everything. It was with God. So it knows everything that's coming. See, mine was always when I was going to make a bad decision. It was like I was warning myself. I always thought it came from our Father. It did, basically, same thing. Now, back to the baby. The next day I asked him, so were you in our room last night? He said, yeah. I said, were you with Jesus? Or I asked him if he was with the angels first. He said, no. I said, were you with Jesus? He said, yeah. I said, what was Jesus doing? He said, Jesus, he was dancing. And you got to see my 3-year-old son saying this. I said, was he why is he dancing? Was he happy? And he says, no. I said, why? I said, why isn't he happy? He said, because he's mad at mommy. And I knew right then why. But I ignored it. Now, a couple days before that, I experienced lost time. I woke up at 9:01. I put my feet down on the floor at 9:01. Shut the alarm off. I got up, what seemed like an instant later, walked around the bed, picked up my phone. It was 9:08, 7 minutes, and it turned 9:09. Now, I overanalyzed it. I had to. I've never experienced that. And if I fell back to sleep, the snooze wouldn't have went off. Like, I was wide awake. I sat up, wide awake, put my feet on the floor, 9:01. Next thing I know, it's 9:08, and it turned 9:09 right then when I looked. So approximately 7 minutes. It was just gone. There was something else. Oh, the tones. Liz has heard them. If I could get her to come on here and vouch for me, but I don't even really want to talk about her right now. When I come home, this stuff started where I pull in the driveway, get out of the truck, but in the time it takes me to shut the truck off, grab my stuff, get out, this feedback noise comes from nowhere. Like, it sounds like it's coming from the sky. What? Like if you put your microphone next to a speaker, that's what it is. Now I heard it twice, and both times I pulled into the driveway, got out, I told Liz about it. We came home that day and she heard it. Now, she said she looks out the baby's window and there's a new black box that wasn't there on our telephone wires, but I don't know. I can't say for sure if it was or if it wasn't. I feel like it was there, but I don't know. And I've tried to record it. I have gotten out of my truck. I set it up before I get out so that as soon as I get out of the truck, it's already recording. And the 2 or 3 times I've tried it, it didn't happen. And then the last time I tried it, it seemed like it wasn't going to happen. I shut the phone off and it happens. And now I know everybody's going to say it's coming from my phone. It's not. It's almost like it's coming from my truck. But I'm not sure. Like it's higher than that. Up in the air somewhere. I have to go out and make a video tomorrow on my driveway so you can get an idea of what I'm talking about. I don't know what it is. And things are horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. They couldn't get. That's not true. The only way they could get worse is if I were to pick up drugs again. And honestly, the pain I'm in right now, I just don't know. And I know this is what Satan wants, and I know that I'm stronger than this and that my Father's stronger than this. I stated a long time ago that I thought He wanted me to be alone, because when my family, my focus is my family. I can't not play with my child. But something's been happening, and I'm pretty sure He showed me the truth. And I don't want to believe it. That website, Ashley Madison, is evil. My whole everything is broken. Feels like somebody sucked my soul out through my chest. I hate liars, and I hate cheaters. And I'm trying to convince myself that I'm wrong, and that if I am right, this is just how it is, and He's doing it to bring me back to Him. But it doesn't help with the pain. I just watched the video from Servant of God, her goodbye video. I couldn't even get all the way through it. I was on my knees in my closet, begging him, please, take this pain. I hate this feeling. No matter how hard I try or what I do, she's just not ever going to change. Now, see, I didn't want to talk about this. There's other stuff that's been happening. It's been so long, like I don't even, and this is all my fault. I don't take my responsibilities from our Father. I have him getting dreams. I got one, but I think I should just end this, because this is going nowhere. Please just pray for me, because, man, and I keep telling myself, after all I've seen, after all he's shown me, the people following me, like, there is a purpose. They know that I play a part that our Father has for me, that I cannot let them beat me. But man, I just want to give up. I feel no peace. I'm not even mad. I'm so hurt, I can't even get mad. I just want this all to be over. I hate this place. And I just don't know what to do. I don't know if I even should post this. I'm just going to end this because, man, sorry.